All right. Hey, so last show we had Riley McManus and Freedom Eagle and the King of New York Battle Royal, leading to Freedom Eagle bruising Riley McManus's eye socket. So with one of our preset roles is if they have a negative um, relationship, one chance to medal, then I have to fire one. So let's if we can medal and kind of get them to be friends again, or if I have to fire someone. So we got Freedom Eagle, Riley McManus. Fairly chance high of succeeding and weakening their dislike each other. This is because of people involved. Um, let's go ahead here, fingers crossed. Your meddling relationship worked, and they now have no negative relationship at all. Whew. To be honest with you, Riley McManus and Freedom Eagle are two of the people that I was hoping to build around. Freedom Eagle, his in-ring skills aren't the best, but to be honest with you, in most of my saves, he turns out to be just a monster of the indie scene. So I hope to keep him around because when he's in CW, or he should be there. That's interesting. I thought he did work there. Job history. No? Who am I thinking of? We'll have to see. I'm thinking of somebody different. That's weird. Nonetheless, too many. I'm curious now. So we'll have to see after to see who I'm thinking of because I thought he was in CVCW. Nonetheless, we will get to our card. We gotta book it now. I did this first to see if we gotta keep Freedom Eagle or if he was on the chopping block. So let's get to our card and then I'll talk to you guys after I get the card built and something pause it here. Alright, so now we got the show booked. Let's go over and see what happens on this show that is located in Pittsburgh today. So we had Howlin' Mad Mort and Whitehorse Whitaker, the boys from Yukon, losing to LA Stars. Now, what this is effectively a title eliminator. So LA Stars defeated the champions. They are now able to get a title shot after January. They lost to the LA Stars. So that's a good way to kind of implement that as early on in the series. A title eliminator, if you beat the champion, you get a title shot. Following that, we had Tennessee William not defeating, insulting the Casey brothers, making fun of, their lack of charisma, or honestly, whatever he needs to make fun of for them. It's just to show he is the big bully in the company, towards the young guys at least. So following that, we had Tennessee William defeating Chuck Casey. Tully Casey had a one-on-one match. Figured it's only fair for Chuck Casey to get that shot and gave him a good shot versus Tennessee William. So we got Tennessee William picking on young guys, Chuck Casey losing. Following that, we had Supermassive Destroyer and Machine Gun Milano beating up Brutus Milano backstage before a tag match later on this evening to try to show, the mob and the DiMeo family, they're bad guys, they're heels, so it's just a heel tactic. Following that, we had another Mass Stranger victory, defense number 8 of the Tri-State Regional title, this time over Andrew Harper. Um, that was a pretty solid match overall, and we are hoping to continue Mass Stranger's title reign and is a little bit of a push here. Each person he's beating is helping his popularity grow, but hopefully not grow too fast because I'm worried about him being signed away. Following that, we had that tag match as previously hinted at, with Brutus Mana and Freedom Eagle losing to the DiMeo Hit Squad of Machine Gun Marino and Brutus Milano, or I'm sorry, Brutus Milano and Freedom Eagle defeating the DiMeo Hit Squad of Supermassive Destroyer and Machine Gun Marino, with Brutus Milano submitting Machine Gun Marino. So effectively, Freedom Eagle and Brutus Milano still beat Supermassive Destroyer and Machine Gun Marino. Too much Italian name so far. What this does is just kind of show that Brutus Milano and Freedom Eagle, the good guys are powerful, and the DiMeo Hit Squad is still trying to rein it in effectively. But the DiMeo Hit Squad as the tag name, and we're still considering the Machine Gun Marino face turn, where honestly, if he turns face, he'll turn face get destroyed or beat Supermassive Destroyer, and then one will be cut, another one will be saved. Following that, we had Richie Riggins versus Riley McManus, where Riley McManus got his win back over Richie Riggins. That's literally the point of it, is to end the feud with Riley on top, because after he wins, we have Richie Riggins walking away ashamed. Um, I kind of don't take his character serious looking at that picture, so I think they walk away crying or walking away sobbing while Riley McManus stands tall. And Richie Riggins has a gimmick that is getting stale, so we'll have to look at that. And then finally, in our main event, we have Sal DiMeo defeating Hawkeye Calhoun via the powerbomb, making defense number one of the Empire title. And let's see here if there's anything that I need to know. Segment was penalized for the high impact moves, of course, stamina, inconsistency. Fair enough. Pretty good show overall. The one I do want to shout out again is going to be Mass Stranger and Tennessee William. And again, I don't see the point of just berating your roster with that. Just more or less trying to point out who's doing good so far. So in our next minute or two, while this loads, we will go over and see. I think I was thinking of American Lightning that was in CZCW, and I saw him in New York City Wrestling in a different save. Nonetheless, Freedom Eagle Hawkeye Calhoun. There's a lot of good qualities there for them to get pushed overall. And we got farewell to Silver Shark. He left the business. Uh, so it's, good for him. He is in that C-Verse 97 mod. Pretty good figure there. Riley McMahon is fully fit. I'm ecstatic that I was able to talk him off the ledge because honestly, Riley McMahon is a Freedom Eagle. Not a tough decision. It would have been Freedom Eagle considering the no microphone ability versus Riley McManus at least has some. But so far, pretty happy with that. And looking at Mass Stranger's popularity has grown across the board as we want, and maybe we'll go down to we're 21 wrestlers now. I released what's his name? Not Devastating Dawn. What Animal Harker? That's who it was. We released Animal Harker just because of the fact that he was in BCG. He wasn't in the company, and we had to hire a new referee. Uh, So our reputation is 5 because we had 5 shows. So far, our highest rated show is Brutus Milano defeating Tennessee William at Steel Cage. Our highest attendance was March of 46, or no, that's rating of 46. And then our highest attendance is actually a previous show with 432. We got another, so it's going to take about 2 shows to get there, so about 10 months to get up to small, unless I do more shows. But with us losing money, I'm not gonna push that. Let's see here if there's anyone to look over quickly. Again, Chuck Casey and Tolly Casey, I just don't think they're gonna make it. Even though Chuck Casey has possibility to be good, I just don't think I have the time right now to resources to spend too much of our time implementing into this many guys under 24. 24 and younger. Because right now, Sodomio is getting a pretty hard push. Um, Machine Gun Marino and Supermassive Destroyer are being not getting a hard push, but they are rolling good tag chem. And then LA Stars, probably 2 of my best workers, so I'm not going to get rid of them. I just don't think. And again, with them being the exception to lately rule. So Vito Pirelli, Lucas Sacramone, Chuck Casey, Tolly Casey, pretty much on the chopping block for some fresh blood who has possibility. Um, and then one thing to point out is DC Rain left USPW. He's unemployed, hasn't been employed by New York City Wrestling prior. And I think he fits what we're looking for in his company, where good technical, good brawling, good psychology, pretty decent stats, and meh entertainment skills. Ultimately, I expect him to be signed away by one of the bigger companies, but we might just bring him in as a hand, and maybe he could have a quick feud versus Tennessee Milano, or not Tennessee Milano, Tennessee William or Brutus Milano, to try to boost popularity in guys already on our roster. Um, But again, he's 36 years old, so if I sign him, I'm not going to just beat him. I'm probably going to intend to use him. So he's added to the mix of Charlie Corner, Desert Storm, and Philip Grainer are probably the quality of the people I'm looking at bringing in possibly, as I think they have different skills or resources that will help our company in the long run. Sean Noggin was MLW or MAW. He left, but he's just a possibility down the line. Decent consistency, really good stamina, decent athleticism, meh entertainment, meh star quality, and meh top row skills. So we'll have to see here. And now attributes that really, other than giving performer. But if you look at his thing, he's a very old school style worker. So, geez, who's that fit? The 1970s product. Nonetheless, that is it for episode 5. The challenges so far are pretty interesting where I'm not just able to sign people. I'm curious to see how we continue the Freedom Eagle Raleigh McManus thing. I'm glad that was resolved and taken care of because if I had to get rid of one of them, that would have been a letdown for our company. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good one.